Hey there, everybody. I hope it's sunny where you are. It's sunny and cold here, but it is sunny, and that is a blessing indeed. I hope all of you are doing good. I am unmotivated, and I can't seem to settle into anything creative. My mind has been elsewhere. My son had his second knee surgery yesterday. It looks like it went well. They repaired the inner and outer meniscus. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. And they found a marble-sized piece of bone in his knee, so they removed that. I'm really grateful for people who can do things like that. You know, our healthcare professionals. Lord love them all. I realize that I'm just scattered and I haven't been able to be motivated. I haven't even hopped on my yoga mat in like 2 days, which is very odd. I got to get out of the doldrums, and I thought I would visit you for a minute and see if we can't get me motivated. Pulled out this small board. This was, you know, those notepads that you can hang on your fridge. This is from a notepad that I hung on my fridge, and I thought we would cover it and we maybe put something inspiring on it, and I could put it back on the fridge, or this may not go that way at all. First, I want to get it right. Okay, so this is the top, this is the bottom. I got a little bit of gluey Mod Podge over here. You know, that's tacky glue and a little bit of water. I wanted to start out by just layering a little bit of paper on here. You know, we'll tear and we'll layer and we'll see how that goes. This is the last of my flow journal elements. There's just something about this last box, you know, and the last 7 years that I did flow journals that I haven't looked. This is from Jenny Belly, way back when I very first started doing flow journals, and it was so sweet to get mail from her. It was very exciting. It's like a, you know, just like this fan mail thing, right? She is awesome. I just can't quite let go of this. I'm sure that I will. I'll find a way to let go of it. But I thought it'd be fun if we could use some of these elements in this new little piece of art that we're doing. Gosh, you know, these are these are tuck pockets, you know, things to tuck in the pockets. And by golly, this is like a wee little journal right here. That make a, oh, and here's another one. That makes somebody a nice thank you gift. There we go. I didn't even know that was in here. Okay, let's pull out some paper. I like this. I like this. There's something about that I like. I like skeletons and spookiness and things like that. So we might use something like that. I like this star pattern paper right here, so we might do something with that. Another journal. Like I said, you know, it's been it's just been, you know, it's been 21 months, right? And sometimes, you know, we get into those phases of life that are we seem distracted. It's been really hard to frankly, it's been really hard for me to get over my mom dying, my dog dying, my dad dying, selling, you know, some of my dad's property to keep him in the hospital for 15 months, which was a wow experience. I don't wish that on anybody, but you know, if you're going through it, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. It's just a lot of you're gonna make it. It's a lot of stuff to go through. All right, I for some reason or another have this scattering of stuff right here, so we'll use some of that. Let's get a background going first, and I think this is gonna be my big O background. So we'll we'll get this on here. I'm just using a glue stick at the moment. And we'll just slap some paper on here, and then I'll decide, do I want to cover the whole thing? I think I will cover most of the whole thing. Do you ever hit the doldrums in your creativity or just in life in general? It's okay when you hit the doldrums, because it's just life, right? And it's just the way things are, and it's not a bad thing. I have a friend who her husband passed away, and she's like dealing with all that. And I mean, we're always, let's face it, y'all, we're all of us always dealing with something. We may look at people and we'll go, well, that's the perfect life. And it's like, well, no, probably not. It's probably not the perfect life, but it is life, right? We are above ground and vertical. We are still in our physical shoes. And that is a blessing for sure. I don't even know what this is, but it works really well as like a smoosh sticker thing. Feel free to chime in and let us know what's happening in your life. We hit 7,700 subscribers. I'm so excited about that number. 7,702 to be exact. What a huge blessing that is. I think what we'll do here is maybe create a bit of a scuffy little thing here. The roaring you hear is Chris working on his car. He tends to listen to music super loud out there. But I like peace and quiet, and he likes a lot of loud energy, I guess. We're kind of opposite in our feelings about that. All right, so we've got this. It's funny how heavy this is with that magnet up there. I don't think I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I'm just saying that I'm like, I might have to be careful about like what I put on here, just because it's pretty heavy already. So I don't want to get it loaded down too much. If we all have these things kind of laying around. And I love notepads, man. My sister-in-law, who is actually not my sister-in-law, she is my sister in every way, but she buys me the coolest notepads, and I love them. And they're usually about, like here's one. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then there's one that says Dog Mom on it. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. This doesn't say Dog Mom. Dog Mom is downstairs, but this one has doggies and notes, and I really love it. I think we probably want to even out, just kind of put things on both sides. I wish I knew what was wrong with this glue. It is just it's too soupy, and I can't seem to find another one, so I think we're just gonna have to, oh, wait a minute. There's information in the description box, y'all, that you might find pertinent at this juncture. Christopher's GoFundMe is listed below. I am just overwhelmed, y'all, at your kindness for him. there's also information about my son who is a luthier, and I don't know if you, Chris found found a. So what are we gonna do? What do we think? Man, I kind of like that. Chris found a psaltery in his studio that someone had given him. I think we are going to kind of peel the back of this off. A psaltery is a stringed instrument that you play with a bow. The dear gentleman that taught me to play guitar played a violin as well. And I kind of just fell in love with the violin, though I had a guitar, and I don't, my mom and dad were not going to buy me a violin when they had just bought me my first guitar. But I just fell in love with it. And then when Chris found this psaltery last week, I was like, wow. And then we started looking at it, and it only had 2 strings on it. And so we've been kind of exploring the world of psaltery. If you want to check out someone playing psaltery, I just ordered a bow and rosin and strings and everything so I can restring mine. But there is a lady named Tish Westman, and I just think she's awesome, who plays a bowed psaltery. Just really super cool. Why did I have all this? Do y'all remember? Was I cutting something out? Was I making something? What was I doing with this? I don't know now. I kind of like the way that looks. I feel like that's too big. Is it too big? Yeah. Don't think, just do. I knew that I could get this done because I have to walk the dog at 3 o'clock. And it was like, if I put myself under the gun, maybe I can do something creative today before, the day ends. And I spent most of the day doing not creative things. It's a lot to keep up with a house and a business and stuffs. Oh dear. Oh my gosh, that was a bad mistake. Ooh, maybe not. Whew. Oh, that could have been a disaster. It could have been a disaster, but it wasn't. All right, Mr. Skeleton. Obviously, we got to do something with you because you're kind of peeling off here. Yikes. Okay. I like him. He's got a drum. It's cool, isn't it? Alright, we are not going to work with that space anymore. I'm scared something bad's going to happen. I'd love for y'all to chime in on your journey. These are painted leaves that I cut out. It's really been a great experience to be able to use my watercolor paintings in different, in just totally different ways. I'd like to do this, but I'd like to put a word up there, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. That looks good. Might do that. I guess this is like a call to action. If you've hit the doldrums, and if you've hit your you've kind of hit the wall, the doldrums, you've lost your mojo, blah blah blah. We've all been there. And then, the thing is, if you're just up and doing, what is that poem? If be up and doing with a word, with a, I'll have to find it and put it in the description box below. Let us then be up and doing with a heart for any fate. Learn to labor and wait. I do not know who that is, and I'm sure I can find out. I'll put the word love up here. And then down here, I think I only have like one flower-ish thing left. I know that's pink, but oh wait, here's a blue one. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. And I think we're almost done. I will let this dry, and walk the dog, and then it's time to make supper. Then it's time to clean up from supper. Then it's time to batten down the house for the evening, and that's about it. That's about it, y'all. Kind of like that. So even if you're just not feeling very creative, sit down and do something, anything. Take a little bit of glue and stick something on a piece of paper. I'm going to put one more of those circles down here, just to kind of even things out. Put that there. It would be nice to have 3 words here. Love. Well, maybe we'll add some words, because I do have my little word pad here. If you're new here, you can subscribe. I have over 1,600 videos that I have posted to YouTube. Some of them are just life videos. Some of them are here's what we're going to do. We're going to fake it till you make it, which is a whole lot better than feeling sorry for yourself, or if you're like me, I just sit. I mean, if that is just not like me, to just sit and not be up and doing with a heart for any fate, right? All right, let's kind of take a look at what we did here, and then I can put this stuff away and get the dog walked and proceed along with my day. So we just started with this magnetic board that was the home of a notepad that you would stick on your fridge, and we just added some paper to it, and then we just kind of let it go, right? We just sort of let things happen. We didn't know that it was going to be fake it till you make it until the very, very last of our little project today. So if you are in the doldrums, if you are feeling bad, if you are feeling sad, if you are not feeling glad, then definitely do something. Make a painting, slap some paint around, slap some glue around, get out your Mod Podge, get out your, you know, your crayons, whatever you have. I always encourage people to create with whatever you got on hand, and you would be surprised that with what you have on hand. If you you know, if you're new to crafting, I have a lot of videos about just using what you have to create pieces. So I hope you guys have fun today. Please do check out the description box below, because it has information about other things that I do. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye.